It's over for modern women. Today we have a video from Soraya. Her channel is linked in the description of the video so that you can go check her out and support her. Watch to the end of the video to fully understand why it is over for modern women and what they will now be facing as men walk away and choose to go their own way, find happiness without women who said that they would rather the beer, so now they can go hang out with Yogi and Boo Boo. Don't forget to follow us on Rumble. You never really know what can happen on this platform, so go and follow us over there. Our Rumble's linked in the description of the video. And now let's just go ahead and jump right into the video after a word from Angry's Crypto Academy.
With a pretty face on it, you know she is doing a good thing, serving her country. You know this woman is disciplined. She knows how to follow orders because that's what she's learning during training. She has self-respect because she knows what it means to have respect for others, so you assume she would have respect for herself too and everybody else around her. But then something happens. The thirst-trapping characteristics for IG, the 304 type behavior for IG and other social media platforms just take over these women, and then you have the typical content that we would have all over social media. But the question that we're going to discuss today is following. Is a mother actually capable of putting her thirst-trapping 304 thirsty behavior over her child's well-being? What do you think? If you ask me, the answer to that question is a crystal clear hell yes. Let me know what you think in the comment section, but let's roll the clips. With that being said, everybody, happy Saturday. Welcome to another video. Stay tuned. We got things to talk about. What you are about to see in this clip is really inappropriate for a child to be exposed to.
And I just kind of want to say, can you imagine how many of us were exposed to this type of thing growing up because our mothers were for the streets?
I don't understand why IG is not hitting this content creator with violating community guidelines. If you don't care about those community guidelines, dear Instagram, you should at least care about that child. I'm going to stop talking right here. I'm going to show you the clip, everybody. Then you let me know in the comment section. Do women, single mothers at that, put their own interests over their children's well-being? Guys, I'm gonna have to speak over the audio, but obviously we are all looking at a single mother trying to attract her next baby daddy by this ratchet behavior. I mean, the fact that she's doing this at a public bathroom with her son in the bathroom, and she got a nerve to dance like that and check if he likes it or not, because she comes to a stop, looks at his face like, you see mommy doing what mommy does the best? I mean, I don't understand this type of behavior. What do they get out of this? Honestly, what do they get out of dancing like that in front of their children? I mean, you can do it behind closed doors. You can have your OF going on, whatever you want to, but you gotta have your child in this too.
One of the things that's sadly becoming normal now is where you will have OF models. They're not, and we know they're not models. They shouldn't be called models, but you'll have women on OF who they have kids who are now like teenagers, like, you know, alphas, preteens, straight up teens, and they have them taking the pictures. This is a real thing. This is a 100% real thing. And it's a horrible thing. And they have their sons doing this, where their son is like there taking the pictures, getting the angles, all kinds of stuff. And they're exposing their children to this. And their children understand this is how mommy pays you the bills. This is how mommy gets you that PlayStation. It's blackmail. How do you think these children are going to grow up to view women? They're going to view women in a very, very bad light. They're going to treat women not in a very good way. They're going to view all women the way that they view mommy. Mommy was for the streets. So that's how they're going to, that's their perception that they're going to have when they have relationships with most women. Some of you will go, well, I mean, angry if the glove fits, but this is not good. You know, there was a guy that used to make content with me. He used to co-host a lot of my content back in the old days when I first was the angry MGTOW. And there was something that happened with him. You know, this guy had a lot of experience in life with women, and I will say this. That experience, I truly believe, was not necessarily the most positive experiences. To be clear, you know, this is normal for us when we were growing up. Gen Xers, a lot of Gen Xers, by the time before they were even teenagers, for a lot of the guys, it's I'm just telling you how it was back then for Gen X. A lot of these people, they lost their V card before they even turned 13. I know you're like, what, angry? This is like, I know it's crazy. It's crazy, but this is how things used to go down back then. And if you were like a boy, it's like, we always talk about things that happen if you're a girl, but if you're a male, society does not care. Society absolutely does not care. In fact, if you look at like things like foreign films and stuff like that, they literally glorify, these relationships with younger men and older women. And a lot of the time, I say younger men, but realistically, they're not of age. And it's like they glorify this stuff. But if it's ever the opposite, of course, you would be, and it's an older man and a younger woman, someone who is not of proper age, then you end up in a situation where that person would basically be under the prison. So I feel like young men being exposed to this type of thing, especially at a young age, is very, very bad. And there's a lot of OF models who are basically exposing their sons to this type of thing, having them take the pictures, having them film the videos while they're doing their stuff. And if they're having them take the videos, film, take the pictures, they're probably also having them post the content and manage their social media accounts. So now it's a family business. It's absolutely disgusting. You know, there was this mother. Her name is Allie Ray, and she is on OF. She was a nurse. She had been finishing up her doctorate in nursing, I believe. Intelligent woman, but during the events of 2020, she decided to start posting on OF with her husband, and they began making lots of money on OF, like hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. She had sons. Her sons were like, she had two teenagers, and then she had one younger son who was like going like maybe like a preteen or a really early teen. She was a U.S. veteran, so she had been in the military, just like this lady. And she eventually had to come clean to her teenage sons, and she took them out to like get food. And what with her sons there, started to get drunk. This woman is like my age, or I might be like a little older than her, like a year or two older than her, like maybe a year older than her. And she took her sons out, and she started to get drunk, as pounding shots, as she revealed to them that she was on OF. And her sons, basically her older son, she didn't tell the youngest, and they basically kind of knew. And now they're like, well, okay, it is what it is, because they got interviewed, and they're like, it is what it is. Now they're both like 18 and 19, and she's emotionally blackmailed them, because if they want to have a roof over their heads, if they want to have, PlayStation 5, if they want to not have to work very hard in life, they basically have to support mommy, who's making their content. And then these kids, she's raised them. Her and her husband have now conditioned them to be simps. I'm gonna tell you why. They were talking to the sons about this, and the sons were like, we see it for ourselves, where like men will come up to our mother, and they show her so much respect. And and I'm like, men, her fans will come up to her and show her so much respect. Are you talking about the simps? And it's like, this woman is doing like all kinds of crazy stuff to get money on OF, and it's like all kinds of crazy stuff. And it's like her sons are like, oh, they're showing her all sorts of respect, bro. That's not respect. That's lust and desire for your mommy. And then her simp husband is standing there just acting like everything is cool. And she's like, oh, I'm so smart, like I'm investing in crypto, and I'm like all of this other stuff. Bro, she bought like a mansion, she bought like a car, like an expensive car. And her kids are like, she's not like buying it for her kids like that or anything. She's like selling, like really pampering herself, but her family, her kids and son gets to, her husband and sons get to hang out, and they basically have a relatively comfortable lives, roof over their heads, food in their bellies, as long as they allow mommy to do whatever she wants to do. and she basically stopped being a nurse so she could be for the streets. And she's like, she can do this to even when she's 60 years old. And I'm thinking to myself, bro, they're gonna ban this stuff. They're going to ban Only Fools. Project 2025 is not playing around. They're going to ban Only Fools, and all of the women who have been engaged in this behavior are going to basically find themselves hungry and homeless and owing significant amounts of money in back taxes because they have very poor money management skills. And if you have people athletes, you have people like athletes who have all of these accountants around them, and business managers, and these people still end up going broke. You think some random OF model is going to avoid that fate? Absolutely not. Okay. And if you look at the way that she's living right now, that's pretty much what's coming, because hard times have arrived. ATMs are going to stop working. Banks are going to chain the doors. And the only way that we as a society will be able to protect ourselves is going to be with crypto. Guys, don't forget to check out Angry's Crypto Academy, because we actually teach you how to buy, sell, trade, and invest in crypto. It will tell you exactly which coins will mint you millionaires and how to spot potential coins to invest in. Don't miss out. The Academy is linked in the description of the video. I mean, guys, hard times are here. Broke girl summer. Well, correction. Hot girl summer is over. Broke girl winter has arrived. And it's kind of miserable. It's absolutely miserable when you look at the state of affairs, because women, they basically pushed and pushed and pushed until now men have walked away, and now they are finding themselves between a rock and a hard place.
Woman has 446,000 followers on Instagram, and I am sure that somebody amongst her followers is affiliated with her son. Could be his teacher, friends, family members. Her page is public to everyone. And again, can you imagine you start dating this woman and then you're feeling uncomfortable with the way she's showing herself to the world? Do you really think that you'll be able to talk to this woman like, excuse me, you're a single mother, you have children. If you don't have any respect for yourself, you should at least show your children some respect and stop putting out content like this, or at least don't show it to everyone. Do you think this woman would listen to you with everything? Do you understand the amount of influence that social media has on these women? Imagine her social media would vanish, get hacked and deleted. She would have a mental breakdown. She couldn't even look after her children anymore. She would need professional help. That's how bad it's getting out here with social media and the way these women are consuming it. Actually, social media is consuming them, to be honest with you. I mean, don't these women know whatever they throw out on the internet is going to stay on the internet? She may delete her content, she may delete her channel, but somebody, I am sure, has downloaded her videos, made video screen recordings of her videos, and passed it off to his friends, to his colleagues, or whatsoever. See, she doesn't even understand the type of effect her content can have on her son's upbringing. I'm sure he will get bullied in school. What justifies that pressure on that child? What justifies him being looked at by his friends' parents, or even his friends, because mommy is feeling herself too much, because mommy has self-esteem issues? That's why she needs to get her ego pushed by Sims in the comment section. You already know that there are numerous of videos like that circling the internet. This one I'm about to show you is a couple of months back, but this is the same thing. There's some type of party going on, and this guy decides to let a woman twerk on him, and then all of a sudden, little man comes out. He really doesn't like what he sees, and he bursts out crying. Guess who doesn't seem to care? Mommy doesn't seem to care. It's all fun and jokes. It's all laughter. Nobody even does anything to comfort the little guy. Everybody's just so comfortable in what they are doing. Oh, they are having fun. They're having a ball. They're just in the moment. They had a couple of drinks. But yeah, when you got a child crying because he's embarrassed of whatever mommy is doing, nobody turns to the child and cares for him. How disgusting is that? I mean, you be the judge.
He didn't cry by dancing with his mom.
What I tell y'all about the Hispanic men in the Black community, what I tell y'all about the Hispanic men in the African American community, All right, I told you it was the black and his it was a group of black and Hispanic men who created these disparities in the African American community. All right, I told you Pancho, Enrique, Miguel. These are staples in the African American community. This is something I was surprised by. You know, after living overseas, I lived overseas for quite some time. Lived overseas, you know, yo habla poco español. I can speak a bit of Spanish now. And one thing that surprises me is that there are quite a few black people who can speak Spanish, and it's interesting that why is it that all of these black people can speak Spanish, but they're not of Hispanic descent, or at least they don't know they are. These people, they has never forget that the African American community was collectively destroyed by individuals of both black and Hispanic descent. These people ran through the community. Chad, you know, let's not say Chad, although I'm sure he was there too, but Tyrone, Pookie, you know, well, there's Tyrone, Pookie, Ray, Enrique, Miguel, Juan, Pancho, you know, these people created all of these disparities within these communities. All right. So look at this. You have Enrique right here. This is Enrique right here. Okay, with this little boy's mother, and this is the type of thing that these young men are exposed to, and then you wonder why they fall out this way. This is not the first time. I guarantee you, this is not the first time he's seeing this. All right. And I think this kid was like, he's like a social media star. So he's actually popular like on social media. He has like his own page, brand deals. And this Joker is like, come on, little man, what's wrong? It's me. It's me. It's me, Enrique. It's me, Enrique, little man. It's me. It's okay. It's okay if I'm with your mom. You know it's okay. You see me in your house already, bro. You see me going in and out of your crib. Okay, it's okay. It's me, Enrique. It's me, Enrique. Mi amigo. ¿Qué pasa? Tranquilo, tranquilo. Okay? Entiendo. No, it's no problemo. It's no problemo. Okay, niño? It's me. Está tu hermano. It's Enrique. It's Enrique. Guys, guys, I'm telling y'all, these people, these are the types of people that destroyed these communities. This little boy, he's crying. He's going to remember this for the rest of his entire little life. This is the kind of garbage that has been brought in through modern feminism and explained that this is a form of liberation. That's why I've said you shouldn't be out here trying to get into relationships. You should be out here trying to get your money up. Get your money, all right? Get your money. Don't focus on relationships. Don't focus on modern women because they don't want you. They only want what you have. They want the things that you can do for them. They don't actually want you as a person. It's sad for a lot of men to hear this, but it's something that they need to hear. You know, I've talked about it plenty of times. She will never love you. She can love things that you can do for her. She can love things about you, but she will never love you as a person. You know, guys, I keep telling y'all to check out Angry's Crypto Academy. I've got this picture for you guys. Dinner with candles. All right. This is before Angry's Crypto Academy. The top one is before Angry's Crypto Academy. Look at the simp over there. You know, a little bit of money, spending all of this money on a small amount of food for, someone who does not even like him or want to be with him. And then after Angry's Crypto Academy, he's living far below his means. He's eating food from a container, and he's on his laptop watching candles, trading candle patterns on a on his laptop, basically day trading crypto. So, guys, that's Angry's Crypto Academy right there. This is what you should be doing with your life. Don't be the guy at the top, be the guy at the bottom. All right, watching your money grow, watching your money grow, guys. Because hard times are here, and it's going to be hell on earth out there. Let me ask you something. When the banks collapse, and trust me, it's coming, will you be ready? Imagine waking up to ATMs that don't work, bank doors chained shut, and millions of people left with nothing. No cash, no access to their savings, and no way to survive. But it doesn't have to be that way for you. That's why I created Angry's Crypto Academy to teach you everything you need to know about crypto so you can protect yourself and your family. You'll learn how to buy, sell, and even day trade crypto for a living. Plus, we alert you to new crypto trends so you can profit before everyone else even knows what's happening. Right now, I've just published an exclusive investment guide inside the Academy, and it's linked in the description below. In it, I reveal the one coin that could make you a millionaire. A coin so revolutionary, it could change everything. If you missed out on Bitcoin and Ethereum, this is your second chance. This isn't just about financial freedom, it's about survival. When the system collapses and everyone else is selling, you'll be the one buying, prepared to weather the storm and thrive while others struggle to survive. Don't wait. This knowledge isn't optional, it's critical. The links in the description. Go check it out now. And you know what's really interesting? A lot of these people will no longer even be able to find jobs, especially like when it comes to the Z's, like the Gen Zers that are out here doing this type of thing, Gen Z women, they're not going to be able to return to the workforce. It's going, guys, it is hell right now to even find a job. Like companies, if they see that you're a recent college graduate, if they see that you were born like before, before like 19, if you were born like after 1990, 1994, 1993, they won't even hire you anymore because we know those because we know those 95ers, they're all Gen Zs. If you are 30 years old or younger, they're not hiring you anymore. All right. They cannot put up signs saying do not apply, but you should get the message at this point.
More than 17 million Gen Zers are transitioning from studying in school to trying to create a career. Stepping into a job right after college is proving to be difficult for some young people.
At the same time, a lot of managers find it hard to work with Gen Zers. 1 in 7 say that they may not hire recent college graduates in 2025. Getting the job isn't the only hard part. Keeping it has its own challenges. Wing News reporter Esley Davis explains.
They're young, they're tech savvy, and some say they are unsatisfactory. That's how 75% of managers surveyed by Intelligent describe recent graduates they hired. 60% say they even had to fire someone. Some of the top reasons include lack of motivation, unprofessional behavior, poor communication skills, and unprepared for the job.
Coming out of college, you've got big dreams, big aspirations, and then you hit the wall.
Dwight Bain encourages Gen Z to remember education doesn't stop with graduation.
Even though you know a lot technically, you may not know a lot about your industry. There's a lot to learn when you finish school.
Experts say when starting a new career, it's crucial to work in an office setting, not remotely.
Let me make this very clear. He's babying them way too much. Let's just be real. They are scumbags. You don't know anything coming out of college. All you know is theory. You learn most of the things that you need to learn at your first job. Gen Z knows literally nothing coming out of college because they got all of these degrees that they did not earn. So he's still babying them. He's like, there's a lot more that you need to know. Guys, Gen X, we didn't get that treatment. They would tell us like you're a piece of guys. You remember like there are films from the 80s where like you have people like Gen Xers being berated because they got to work 5 minutes late, and the old boomers, they're like, you're never gonna make it. You will never ever be anything. All right, you hear me? You will never succeed in life. Blah 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 blah. You will always be a piece of crap. It's like, bro, I'm 5 minutes late. It's the first time in it's the first time in like a month. It should never happen. It should never happen. All right. And you're closing up tonight. All right. Because I've got things to do. I've got to go home and hook up with the missus. Don't mess this up, you punk. Like, this is how they talked to us back in the 80s. Like, you know, fast forward, fast forward to 2025, Gen Zers just don't show up for work. They don't show up or they leave halfway through the day, if not earlier than that. And they don't tell anyone that they're leaving. Like, you could have a Gen Z working at a rest stop or a gas station, right? And like just partway through the day, this joker will just like say, you know what, this job isn't for me anymore, and they'll just walk out of the store and go home and go chill, leave the store open. That's it. They will walk out of the store, go home, go chill, go to sleep, and 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 then people are coming in and like, what the hell is going on here? No one is here. Blah blah blah. Eventually, if you're lucky, the police will come in. A police officer might come in and wonder what's going on and call it in. You know, I don't know, or like a regular customer, or someone who knows the owner, or maybe the owner hopefully is monitoring the store remotely because you can do that now, so they can monitor it remotely on their phone to make sure, like, you know, someone's there, and if something happens, they can rush over there. You can't hire Gen Z. You can't trust these people. They are so inconsistent right now. And all of these jobs are going to become automated very soon. Guys, there's not going to be anyone working behind the counter anymore. That's going to be automated out by machines. All right. And these machines are going to do a better job than your average Gen Z idiot, because they are not really built for anything. They are not built for the workforce. They were not built for education. They're really not. They're not really built for anything. Okay, just to sit around, sleep, eat, fart, and have a good time. That's Gen Z. All right. I told you that they're going to be a generation of thieves and squatters, because no one's going to hire them, and they're not really motivated to do very much. You know what my motivation is like? There was someone, an older millennial. He posted something over on Substack, and you know, something that it resonated with me. He was like, you know, he was talking about motivation, and a lot of people are like, you know, they're not motivated to go and get their job done. And my response to this was like, yeah, bro, what motivates me to get my job done is so that I'm not homeless and hungry. That's my motivation. All right. No home, you know, to avoid homelessness and hunger. I experienced homelessness over 10 years ago before I started this channel. This is not my first channel. You guys already know this. This channel's been around for about 2 years now. But, you know, before I've had multiple channels. I've been on YouTube for over 10 years. And over 10 years ago, I experienced homelessness, and it really scarred me, and it left a horrible impact on me. Like, that's one of the reasons why I likely go so hard when I'm putting out content, you know, multiple videos, really trying to, you know, work on my craft. Like I said, YouTube is not my business. I use YouTube to grow my business. I do all of this because I understand what it's like to be homeless. I understand what pain and suffering feels like. And it's something I know, you know, there was once a time when I said I would never wish homelessness on my worst enemy, because it's such a living hell. And a lot of modern women, a lot of Gen Zers, they are 100% heading for homelessness. They are 100% heading for poverty and destitution. Something I've pointed out is that you guys should definitely be checking out also the Crypto Trading for Dummies blueprint, because we teach you, that's something for our bootcamp members, and we actually teach you how to day trade cryptocurrency using the most simple strategies that even a fifth grader can use. That's something linked in the description of the video. We also have a massive sale happening over in the Crypto Academy right now, where everything is 75% off. This is our largest sale ever. We've never had a sale this large. So you can go and check out the Crypto Academy. It's linked in the description of the video. Go and get the sale. It's actually going to end in a couple of hours. This is for Super Bowl for Super Bowl weekend. So now at time of recording the video, it's Super Bowl Sunday, and we just have this massive sale. Everything is on sale. You know, paid subscriber plans, bootcamp subscriber plans. Bootcamp is basically where if you get advanced things like advanced lessons, bootcamp checklist, you get access to our paid products. So bootcamp members get access to all of our paid products, which are the blueprints, for example. You get access to our trending crypto section. You get access to everything that paid subscribers get access to, which are basically every course in the academy. And then you also get access to things like portfolio reviews. So we'll review your crypto portfolio. We'll give you suggestions. We'll tell you what should be in there, what shouldn't be in there. that maybe you want to increase this, decrease this amount. We'll work with you on, we'll provide you with premium support if you don't know how to do something, if you need help setting up a wallet, if you send your coins to the wrong wallet. We'll guide you through doing recovery. So it's a very, very important thing. It's great having that service available. But yeah, definitely go check out Angry's Crypto Academy and check out the day trading blueprint, because that's something, crypto day trading blueprint for dummies, because that's something a lot of you guys can use, make a couple $100 a day, especially as all of these jobs are going to begin drying up, and even the gig economy, like doing DoorDash and that kind of stuff, that industry is going to become oversaturated, as so many people are rushing to try to do these jobs, and there's just not enough of them. It's going to become oversaturated. Guys, I just want to tell you a little bit about the Crypto Trading for Dummies blueprint. With this blueprint, you'll learn how crypto day trading can help you earn daily profits, even starting small. Imagine making $30 a day with $100, or even hundreds daily trading small amounts, working just an hour a day. It's written so simply that even a fifth grader can do it. With banks collapsing and the economy in chaos, this skill is your lifeline. Click the link in the description to check it out now.
Only at home and it's only remote, the opportunities are going to be tremendously limited.
And networking is key to early success.
The more you network, the more connected you are in your career, the more doors it will open.
And don't be afraid to get involved and volunteer to take on projects.
To take a chance and push yourself will create greater opportunities.
Esley Davis, Wink News.
Esley, thanks. Now, according to Forbes, other ways that Gen Zers can help build career confidence is including understanding the workflow of an office, also observing team habits, and trying to solve problems independently first.
Y'all, by the time we were 10 years old, those of us born during the Gen X era, we were already grown. Just being real, we had enough common sense to know how to conduct ourselves in school, let alone in an office. Okay, like Gen Zers don't have the capacity to comprehend what we comprehended at 10 years old. By 10, we already knew how to operate and behave in an office. We knew how to conduct ourselves. We probably also knew how to do better math. We likely knew how to do better more arithmetic, and had higher reading comprehension than the average Zer. Guys, we raised ourselves, and we raised each other. Gen Zers are so cooked right now, and especially Gen Z women who've never had to really pass through any real hardship. They are going to now experience just how dark and how difficult this world actually is. And they're going to be between a rock and a hard place, and they're not going to have anyone to turn to, and no one is going to come and bail them out. And they did this for themselves, especially putting out all of this kind of garbage on social media that's going to destroy their futures, as well as the futures of their children.
This guy was ready to knock the living crap out of that other guy. I mean, I know you may laugh at his facial expression, but can you imagine what's going on in his little mind? What's going on in his little heart? It is broken, shattered, ripped into.
He is tired of this BS. This man listen to me. This man has seen some things. Those are eyes of a man that have seen some things. He's tired of this. I told you. He was like, come on, little man. It's me, Enrique. It's Enrique. Listen, I'm already in your house. You see me come in. What are you getting so upset for, man? His little heart is broken because he's tired of the crap. All right? Enrique's like, I've been sliding in there. Me and your mom have something going on. Why are you acting like this for? You acting like you didn't know what's up already, little man. Relax. It's me. It's Enrique. It's Enrique. Okay? Tu hermano. It's Enrique, little man. It's okay. It's Enrique. I told you can't trust Enrique either, because Enrique will steal your stuff. Probably been stealing from little man too. Mom's been spending money on Enrique, buying Enrique PlayStation 5. All right, PlayStation 5, $70 games. He's there laying up in her bed. All right, the bed that you paid for, because this kid's like a social media star. So he's making bread. This kid's making bread of his own, and his mother's taking that money and using it to pay for her boy, pay for her man, all right, or her men. Okay. So Enrique is there, like, my money, your money is my money. Your money is my money. Bro, I love you so much. I love you so much for everything that you've been providing for me. Okay, mi familia is su familia. Okay, because you are taking care of my family. Because if you, my children, can eat and live a better life, we are family. Your mother is my woman, one of my women. You don't have to act like that, little man. You don't have to act like that.
1,000 pieces. And I really can't blame the guy that let mommy twerk on him. I blame the mother. Because the guy doesn't know any better. There was probably some alcohol flowing.
Nah, Soraya is completely wrong right here, saying the guy doesn't know any better. He knows exactly better. He 100% knows better. He would not tolerate something like that. If that was his mother, then again, you don't even know how these people are raised. Still, he damn well knows better. Let's not make excuses for this type of behavior. So Soraya is wrong right here. Like, no. This piece of Enrique knows better. He knows what he would get if it was someone else. If he tried this with the wrong type of people, he knows what he would get. So stop giving Enrique a way out. He knows better. It's not solely the mother, all right? These men that destroy these communities, they also need to be held accountable. What do you guys think? Do you agree that it's over for modern women? Let me know your thoughts. We'll talk about it in the comments. Like the video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you like the video, share the video. And just remember that all roads lead to MWA, men walking away, and cheers.
Nothing says you care like crypto. Nothing can compare. Nothing says you care like crypto. Oh, nothing can compare to crypto.